It's like where are we? Um, so we are now at the point where we've learned what Project Zero Dawn was. It was essentially there was no stopping the machines, destroying the world effectively. But what they did with Project Zero Dawn was essentially create an AI set of systems that would handle sort of regrowing, repopulating the world after it was all destroyed. And it was called Gaia, and then there were a number of subsystems, that were part of it that each would handle different tasks. It turns out Hades was actually one of them. Hades was in charge of re-destroying the world if it was necessary. The idea being, if Gaia is trying to repopulate the world, regrow the world, but something goes wildly off, and it just needs a hard reset, Hades would be in charge of doing that, essentially reburning the world so you could get a fresh start. We do not yet know exactly why Hades has kind of gone rogue from that initial task. It was supposed to be a subsystem, but now it's trying to assert dominance. There was a little note that when they were making Hades, the authors were having a little bit of trouble getting it to properly take control from Gaia and return control. So I don't know. Maybe there's something going on there.
I see you're inside.
Oh,
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
also, just a few days ago, the voice actor or the actor for Silence, that voice we just heard, sadly died of natural causes. So when next we see him on screen, probably give him a little bit of a salute. The character Silence, bit of an asshole, but he's a good actor, so I salute. Oh, there's a purple thing here, right here. Don't know what that was. So where are we?
This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
So we are now actually. Oh, we don't have the world map. There we go. We've gone back home. We're inside All Mother Mountain, where the matriarchs had originally found Aloy. She's finally been granted access to explore this. And it turns out people were, again, another subsystem. In this case, what did she say? Eleuthia, I think. Unsure exactly. It was essentially a stored human genome. Well, not a stored, but.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
So we're actually now learning where she came from. And presumably why she looks just like Elizabeth Sobek. I'm sure it's clone basically, but
has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, 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 in time.
okay.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors. They took care of them.
There was no one else.
Oh, in there. Sort of see. Cribs, incubation units. A daycare. Early learning facility, it looks like. Go back this way. Also, I need to recalibrate your buttons. It's like where the run is versus other games. Oh, wait a minute. Something new.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Oh, they beat the kids up.
Such yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Yep, kids wanted out. We're rebuffed.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
The garden.
So this is where they lived. It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Is this servitor?
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and go off steam.
No, they look a little old for that particular trick to work. I wonder if those two were maybe on like a secret date or something.
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
I feel there's a big story there. It's like the first humans to come out of these cradle facilities and actually have to deal with the new reborn world.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
What kind of struggle that would have been.
Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
See him.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Ah, yes, Apollo was another one of the subsystems. It was supposed to be a learning repository, you know, the sum of all human knowledge, so that it could be passed on to the future generations. Clearly, this aspect did not work. because, you know, Aloy and the others didn't learn anything of the previous civilization. You know.
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Yeah, it's not exactly like Silence is going around and passing out knowledge, though. He's really just gathering it all for himself.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
I mean, you know, there's time for both. Potentially.
Hello, child. My name is Samina.
Oh, this one's gonna have the same.
Big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert.
Yep.
Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Gonna be the same thing.
Hello, child.
Yep, okay.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school.
Is there anything
There's so
downstairs?
much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert.
Another one?
Hello, child.
Yep.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day.
Yep. So,
There's so
all
much
of
for you to
Apollo
learn. So much promise and
offline.
possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Control priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds...
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well.
Oh, hey, guy bud, welcome in.
While this admittedly
How you doing tonight?
course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril.
Just playing through Horizon again. It's been several years.
It will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
I remember the overarching story a bit. Yeah, this is the first one.
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity.
Played a bit, didn't get this far. Well, spoilers. You just found out who Aloy was.
Focus device is stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their
I like the game.
technology to build the system
I had forgotten a lot of like the main story.
Elizabeth, this is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it.
Well, I remembered the main story. There are little bits here and there that I had forgotten, so...
They are escaping. But to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if? Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so...
Prepare to spoil it at this point.
You will
Good
never
game.
view this message.
Playing on friends' PlayStation, didn't have time to finish.
And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So who's Aloy? She's, you know, I don't know how far you got in this story. There was a scientist, Elizabeth Sobek, who was responsible for this whole Zero Dawn project to re-kickstart the Earth. She's essentially just a clone of Elizabeth
What are you
Sobek.
talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Yeah, so I had played this one several years ago, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I was, you know, it was the first big game. I hadn't played console games in many, many years, and this one, I caved, I got a PS4, and I played it, and the extent of writing, the extent of narrative in this game, and honestly, the next-gen look of it at the time was unlike anything I had played before. It turns out, had I, you know, been playing games for all those years, it wouldn't have been quite as revolutionary to me as it was. But you know, because now that I've been back, I've played a lot of other, you know, open world adventure games, narrative games, and I realize this one's not as unique, but it is still a good looking game. It is still very unique for the setting. I mean, there's nothing new about apocalypses, but, you know, essentially prehistoric civilization versus robot dinosaurs is a very unique look. This is PlayStation. I do also have it on PC, and I was playing keyboard mouse on that, but it turns out I actually like the controller a little bit better. I generally like keyboard mouse better, but there was something about this game that my hands were cramping up on it. I was getting, you know, carpal tunnel with it a lot worse. So I've just gone back to control. Whoa! And I didn't mean to punch the wall. But it was switcheroo, robot dinos, and tribal humans. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm kind of in lore capital now. We've kind of learned.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Eleuthia 9. Grid 1 access unsealed.
Start pretty much learning what's going on with the world. The world was being rebuilt by this AI, but something happened that broke a number of the subsystems free. Hades being the one in charge of burning the world down and resetting it if things go wrong. It's now a rogue entity that wants to burn down the world because that was its primary function. Okay, right. I need to finish. Okay. Yeah. I'm going between this and Dark Souls, so I always have this moment of recalibrating what controls do what. You know. Classic AI gone rogue. Yeah, exactly.
This is going to be interesting.
That was what kind of struck me about it. It's like initially it's like, oh, well, apocalypse, there's robots running around. This looks like a basic Terminator setup. And it's like, well, on the surface, kind of. But there's actually a little more nuance to it, you know, ultimately. So. Oh. Coming out the door. Now, Aloy is one of only 2 people who understands all of this machine AI business. Everyone else is still very primitive, very superstitious, you know, thinks this is the work of gods and everything.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive. The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Yeah, going from like essentially a shunned exile to suddenly being like this, they consider her a messiah now or something. She's like, this is all too much, too weird. Does Tirza have anything special to say?
How kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
Yeah.
It's really not that simple, Tirza. But I guess it's close enough.
Kinda. Well,
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
Biba. I don't know what this
Tirza.
does.
I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
I don't think I actually ever learned that.
Yes,
Think of it.
that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Long story, but yeah, I've always kind of been curious about it. I've had this vague suspicion that there was something about him that he chose to be in exile. I'm not sure if like it was something to do, he had a wife or something. I don't know. We'll see. Exposition time.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border.
Doesn't ring a
At
bell.
the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them.
But
They
Ross
felt
would.
themselves safe from our vengeance.
I betcha. Hey, Jeff, welcome in.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That
Getting a little bit of backstory on Rost, finally.
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
Oh.
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe.
Yeah, how are you doing, Jeff? Welcome
He
in.
begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker. What the what? I'm vaguely hoping that I'll be able to finish the main story tonight. I'm trying not to get too sidetracked, but as I say that, already sidetracked because they offered to give me a little bit of backstory on Rost, and I do not remember. This is actually new to me. I must have skipped this on my first playthrough because this is actually new to me.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
Bit of superstition. Stream was super delayed. Should be good after a refresh. Oh, there's like some AV sync issues or something. I was watching some streamers earlier today, and I kept having to, like, every 5 minutes or so, it seemed like I'd have to refresh.
But Rost
Kind of weird.
returned.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12, tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the
This
claim,
sounds like a DLC.
Land, further even
Play as
into the
Rost, hunt down the
Forbidden
killers, you know?
The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health.
Stream died, 0 upload, just in time to watch.
Leaving us, the matriarchs.
I'm
in a
sorry your
difficult
stream
position.
broke, it sounds like. I'm now going to be paranoid about mine. Look over. Oh, I'm still uploading. Still uploading.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in
So annoying to pay out the ass for the internet,
and
yeah.
was happy to do so.
I'm like this close to switching internet providers. I'm currently with Comcast, and you know, Comcast nightmare stories aside, I actually have decent service. You know, generally decent upload, decent download, but if anything needs to be repaired and I have to deal with the customer service, that's when I feel the pain of Comcast. We do have a fiber company near here that is promising, you know, much faster speeds and everything. The problem is that I stupidly tied a lot of shit to my Comcast email address. So I'm a little migrating a lot of that Comcast email stuff is going to be a lot of work, and some of it won't even be able I won't even be able to do. Max speed's available in the area, and I pay for no data cap. That's actually the thing that bugs me the most with Comcast right now, is I do have a data cap. I usually don't hit it. You know, every once or twice a year I might go over it, but still, just knowing it's even there irritates me greatly. Yeah, now I'm getting worked up. Now I'm like, yeah, kill the Comcast email. Grr. There's a part of me that knows it's like trying to get my dad to update my email address, though, in his address book will be a bit of a nightmare. He does not handle change very well, technological change. So if I tell him, yeah, update my email address, he'll be like, what? Why? No, I'm just going to keep sending to your old address. It's fine. You still live there, right? You know? Like, no, Dad, that's not the way it works. That's not the way email works.
But then you
Oh.
found me. And gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you. Bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl. Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think that
No, God!
the wisdom of our choice.
No, God, please, no! No!
Quite
No!
From the moment he laid eyes
No!
on you. He saw you as a gift.
I can't actually see where the blurps are coming from, or who they're showing up as black on screen.
That's quite.
Oh, hey, Seymour. Oh, I'm guessing you're the one setting off the blurps then. Welcome in, Iron Man, dude. I was taking a little bit of a break from Guild Wars. I am thinking of getting back to it. I was originally going to do that this upcoming Sunday, but you know, some people voted that maybe I play Valis on Sunday. It was a non-binding vote. It's ultimately going to be up to me. I don't know. We're going to see how I feel. The Iron Man challenge thing, everyone's kind of going at their own speeds. Most people have gone super fast and have blown way past me. A number of other people have just given up entirely. I'm like, no, I'm not giving up. I'm just going to go back to a more leisurely pace, I think. So I'm currently, I think, at the Bloodstone Fen mission. So if I do Guild Wars this Sunday, I'll be doing that mission. I also have, you know, of course, Jungle Quests. But it's also possible I'll wait and do it next week. I don't know. I'm thinking Guild Wars might be like an every other week thing for me now. Just so I don't get burned out on it, because I was starting to feel a little burned out on it before.
The Nora have suffered terrible losses.
How you been, Seymour? Hope you're doing all right.
What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers.
Doing good? Good.
I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
All right.
It's time for me to move on.
I got the extra bit of lore that I was looking for.
Through the years. And for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more. But I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy.
Puggles! All right.
I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
All right.
Has shown us the goddess's mercy.
I'm off to not that way.
Those murderers, the goddess's justice.
I'm off the other way to go to the Bitter Climb, apparently, and I have skill points. How many points do I have? 2. All this stuff costs 3.
Maybe we aren't meant to know.
So yeah, Horizon, we're starting to feel the end times, you know, coming on a little bit. Oh, I think, if I recall, I'm nearly out of healing stuff, so I need to be picking up some grass. Oh, and also wood for arrows. I should just hit a merchant and buy all this stuff. Unless this turns into collecting materials. Oh hey, Holson, welcome in. I didn't see that was you that set that off. How you doing tonight? Hope all is well. The Bitter Climb. Let's see, where is that? That's up here. All right. Well, I will fast travel. Yeah, I'm just hanging out. Tuesdays has become a you know, somewhat regular stream night for me now, so I've just kind of been relaxing, cruising through. You messed up sleeping. I'm sorry to hear that. Tuesdays have become a little bit of a semi-regular stream for me. Was in the mood for playing Horizon, you know, several weeks back, and I was like, you know what? Just gonna do it. It's just gonna be a low-key kind of a thing. I'm not gonna do all the side quests, because and all the open world stuff. Just kind of wanted to refresh the story for myself. Because I do have the sequel. I do have Forbidden West still to play. that I have not yet, or rather, I played Forbidden West for like an hour or so when it came out, but then I got distracted by Elden Ring, and I never got back to it, so... It's taking a toll on your mood. Other than that, you're doing okay. Hope I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I really can't complain. I really can't well, I can complain. I can always complain about something. Work-wise, I truly cannot complain. I'm currently kind of between jobs at the studio, so I'm technically on call, but I don't usually actually have to do anything, so really my work day is just kind of me sitting at my computer, you know, in case anyone contacts me with any issues or needs. And like today, nobody contacted me for anything. I went to one daily session this morning, and I used it. We do Zoom for our dailies, and I joined in, and the producer was like, "Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot I was gonna chat you. We don't need you in here today." Okay, fine. So I bailed out, and I didn't hear anything the whole rest of the day. Oh, I'm full of. Oh, nice. I'm full of wood. That means I can actually get all of my stuff back up. Maybe streaming will be your job. Man, wouldn't that be the life? You know, sit here, play video games, you know, chat random shit on the internet, you know. Honestly, you know, that's what I would like my retirement to look like. And are these bad guys? These are bad guys. They are looking the other way, though. I don't need to deal with them. Oh, maybe I sort of do. So yeah, I can't complain about work currently. The thing that I was going to complain about is I just did our taxes. And I had actually sort of done my taxes several weeks back, and I got some bad news out of it. It's like, oh wow, we owe like $4,000 this year. What the hell happened? And it kind of spooked me. I kind of put them aside, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna have a tax guy take a look at this stuff. You know, see what the issue was. Sit on your ass, drink water, the life. Yeah, exactly. Well, I finally got back. I did the taxes yesterday, and I found out what went wrong. It looks like my wife has a part-time job, and it looks like they messed up the federal withholding on her paycheck. They weren't withholding, you know, what they should have been. So we're on the hook for it at the end of the year. So we've got that to figure out. We're hoping that it was a clerical error on their part that they will reimburse us for. I don't know. We still have to, you know, find out. I guess we can climb up this way. Guess depending on how far you want to take stream, it's getting more and more behind the scenes work. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. It's like, if I really wanted to get into, like, the streaming professional, that's when I need to start making, like, little shorts, making, you know, dedicated podcasts.
It will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
You do dedicated podcasts and all that stuff. That stuff starts to sound like work. I'm like, I just want to hang out, play games, you know. I want to do work. But having said that, I have, you know, on YouTube, because I do go through and I clip, you know, a lot of my, you know, goof ups. You know, every now and then I'll, you know, make a little compilation of the goof ups and everything. So, we could make a podcast where you have I have positive takes on games, and I have negative, and you have negative takes. I do. I feel I'm probably maybe a little more charitable on a number of games, maybe than you would be. Big jump. Call it
Stalkers in the
yin.
open. Watchers on the other side.
Yin and Yang Gaming. Siskel and Ebert. The games. Oh, yeah. Stalkers. Okay. Stalkers are annoying, cloaked machines that you can't always see too easily. Main reason I know they're there. Oh, there's one. Oops, no, not that. I wanted this. All things in Horizon, honestly, the Tripcaster is probably one of my favorite things. This is some ranger trapping. Then we talk about wizardry, and I'm like, this game is dope. You can lose 20 hours of progress for no reason. Oh, man. You know what? I'm actually going to... Well, that just kind of confused it, and it went cloaked. Somewhere over there. Oops. There's a Swedish guy who streams for a living. I believe he got working weeks upwards 60 hours or so. Not maybe more. Jeez. I was like, oh, something's moving. Oh, it's a turkey. You know what? Hey, stalkers. There he is. I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the traps here. Okay, well,
Down you go.
there's, I knew we'd get one. Whoop. And I need heals. Like, I should probably heal myself or I might die. It's like, oh yes. That is a thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to climb the wall again. Jeff going to lurk. Yep. See you, Jeff. Okay, so well now I know there's like what? No, this way. Looked like maybe 4 stalkers. Over this way. You like, you know, setting the traps. Whoa! No! Fuck. It looked like she was reaching for the thing, and then I guess, you know, messed up just before the jump. Swear, we'll get this to work. Grab the thing. Okay. Slightly more carefully this time. There we go.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Okay. So it looks like I can actually come down a little bit closer. I forget how many traps you can have out. You can have 6. That ought to be enough. Honestly. I don't know if I can override stalkers. I think I can. Okay. Well, the snow visibility is not going to help me out. I'm going to go ahead and wake them up. Say, set off the mines, that ought to bring them. I'd really like to kill one of them. This one's... Whoa! Almost down. One down. Oh! Can I get to it in time? Oh, that was proper bomb. All right. Hey, stop that. I'm trying to stab this one. Whoa! Whoa, come back here. Oh, we still have one watcher. Okay. That might be all of them.
No space.
All right. Right, moving on. Say I can generally avoid the mines now, assuming all the stalkers are gone.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Okay, Ravager. And looks like Glintox.
Stocking up.
Grass, to the grass, quickly. You know what, actually? Shoot. No, what I wanted to do... corrupt him so that maybe he'll attack somebody. Let them fight. I say, he looked like he was nearly dead, so... Uh-oh. That... corrupting influence isn't gonna help me out here. Nope. In Dark Souls, that would have been iframes. Whoa, okay. I'm actually not all that interested in fighting you guys. I just wanted to...
While you're busy with each other.
Yeah, exactly. Oh! Oh, shoot. Ouch. Okay, that one... say that ought to take care of him. All right, where's the way. Oh, there's the handhold. Okay.
That's it. I'm already gone.
Oh, the visibility. Oh. Is that a Stormbird? Looks like it. Let's see.
Correct.
Whoa! Okay. Stormbirds are somewhat serious business. Oh! I really don't have... Woo! Oh, I don't recall them having that. Stormbird put me in the ground. Alright, alright. Stormbirds have actual weaknesses, though. I forget what they are. If I can get a moment to scan you.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Body.
Correct.
Looks like it's just weak to... Took that one on the chin. Where you go? He is right above me and I can't see. Alright, alright, alright. So it looks like it's just damage, honestly. Which case... yeah.
Guessing that I'm almost
I'm in danger!
I want a clear shot at that thing on your chest.
Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Trying to be careful. It's kind of hard to be careful. Smushed, very smushed. Whoa! I got a great view of it that time.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Maybe I should just... I don't know. I know they feel like they set this guy up as a bit of a boss.
Oh my god!
guessing that I'm almost there.
Oops. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to.
NANI?
Okay, he's doing that. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. He's probably gonna land on me. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, shoot. Get down there. Get down there. Get a hit. Okay. I was hoping to get the critical hit on him. Beating the game tonight? I have doubts. Oh wait, I just saw something. He's got blaze canisters on his... on his butt. Although getting a line of sight on them. You know what? Okay, yeah, he hit me square with that one. If I can get him fired up. Oh no! That was like right there. Okay. I got him fired. Darn it. I was trying to light the things on his butt. Although, honestly, whoa. Fire's doing a good... There's another one on the other side there. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Run! Ah! Okay. If he wants to hang out on the ground, that's fine. No! I'll craft some ammo while I'm lying on my back here. Fire's overpowered. It kind of is in this game. But you're not going to see me complain about it. Whoa! There. He's about to blow up. Yeah, I don't know if I'm beating the game tonight. I'd like to, but oops. No, I didn't want to. Okay. But it throws many more fights like that at me. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, wait. Around this way. Fire's OP. This is the strat it did against every enemy. Yeah. I usually went fire or just or straight up damage. Or try to run. Unless they had canisters. Like some of them would have freeze canisters or shot canisters, you know.
It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Ruins of Gaia Prime. Got the Dark Souls. Yeah, the rolling, but the thing is this game.
Climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with.
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
The thing with the rolls in this one is, the rolls in Dark Souls have iframes, you know, have invincibility frames. I don't think this has invincibility frames, you know. Got your internet speed upgraded? Oh, nice. Jeff and I were talking about that a little bit earlier. It sounded like he was having some internet issues. I'm on the fence as far as upgrading my internet. I would like to.
Look down. Look down.
I have fiber available here, but it would be an initial large disruption to my email, my communication. Basically, my main home email is very much tied to Comcast currently, which I greatly regret doing that. And I can migrate a lot of stuff off of it, but there are some things that I can't actually. So it is a big mistake, yes. Had no choice. Kind of then had to upgrade. The company did it automatically, and I had $5 on the bill. Ouch.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
So, I mentioned this a little bit at the top of the stream. People might want to pour one out for Lance Reddick here, the actor who's playing Silence. Silence, of course, a very annoying character, but Lance Reddick, the actor, quite a good actor. He died a few days ago, natural causes. I forget how old he was. He was like what, 50, 60? Not that old. So this is the game I'm trying to pay my respects to you. So
for years I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Let's see.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. how they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Yeah, there's kind of a lot to do.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Yeah, well, you're the guy that's like super big on knowledge, and like you said, this is a door you haven't been able to get through, and I'm about to go through. I figured maybe you would want to be here for it, but okay, fine.
Time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Although he has done this before, because he sees through our focus, so, you know, he'll see everything that Aloy sees.
Genetic identity confirmed.
And he's only too happy to have her take all the risks, so...
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Alright.
Mind your footing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I still have the sting in my head from Saturday's Dark Souls stream where I went charging, running to an elevator shaft, and forgot to check to make sure the elevator was actually up, in the up position. You know, I ended up just running straight down an elevator shaft. Like, oh yeah, okay. I lost 60,000 souls on that one. Alright, just the way back. Oh, over here.
Guess that's my way across.
Gravity's real. Yeah, you know, it's, you know, checking to make sure it works.
Think, Aloy, just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, yeah, a little bit of thinking is good.
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
don't answer. Glad that's over.
You don't think there's going to be more? Imagine there's going to be a lot more. Oh.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Oh, wanted me to go up. Right. Well. Wait, over and up. There we go.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Oh, got a data point.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Mm-hmm. Say, we still haven't gotten the little story about what happened with Apollo. I don't recall if that's a main story or a side story. I do like listening to the audio recordings go through because it helps texture the lore a bit.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How?
Oops.
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Whoa! Camera clipping.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Yep. Your internet is now 250 megabit per second. Oh man, I want that. Looks like the end of the game. this is sort of finishing out the lore. There's still more to go, but the threads are, you know, getting closer. And Aloy, there's nothing to attack. So I think I will investigate. It's like how much of my, you know, email stuff would I have to move over? Oops.
Oh, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time.
Why was Ted Faro allowed in here? He's the guy that created the whole mess. Just did a speed test on Google. It showed 280 down, 302 upload. Yeah, well, I'm sure it fluctuates a bit, but you should generally be getting in the 250 area. So, but quite nice. Even that fluctuation, 302 up, you know, an extra 50 megabit upload fluctuation. That's pretty amazing.
Aloy?
Oops, I was gonna play Travis's thing, but.
Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel, to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Most ridiculous internet speed I ever heard of is on DreamHack PC event. I don't know what that is. I've heard some of the fastest internet regionally it wasn't Tunisia. I want to say there's someplace in North Africa where they've got, you know, unbelievable speeds. A huge LAN party in Sweden. Nice.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
836 down, 106 up, 1 gig down, only 30 up. Internet this place has is 1.6 terabytes down up, unbelievably fast. Faux fiber, yeah. Mine is horrible compared to those. I think I'm 60 down and 25 up. It's enough that I can stream, but downloading huge stuff, if I'm downloading like a giant game install or something, then you know I kind of need to plan, okay, I'm just going to download it and I'm going to let it run for an hour or two. Anything over 100 down is more than enough for one person or even 5. Yeah, and that's part of the reason that I haven't been in a huge hurry to upgrade. Is it's just myself and my wife. And, you know, the 60 down, I understand the limiting number, but at the same time, you know, it has worked for us. Now, having said that, the fiber ads we're getting lately from our local company are advertising, you know, fiber speeds for essentially the same cost as what we're currently paying Comcast. So I could get a significant upgrade with no more, you know, without having to pay any more. So certainly worth looking at. Did I forget someone? Oh, on the, oh, there's Travis. Travis is a bit of an asshole, but okay, sure. Test downloaded AC Odyssey, 108 gig download. It took 1 hour while you're doing other stuff. 1 hour for 108. Making a joke about Liam. Oh, okay. Jeff, I have some bad news about Liam. You know, real news. Liam, we're hoping we can keep him going another 2 years. But he does have heart disease. We're seeing a dental specialist. There's a lot of risk with him going under anesthesia, but at the same time, he does need dental work done. So, but kind of the writing is more or less on the wall for him. So, but we are going to try and keep him as comfortable as possible for a year or two ago. Sad Dave. Yeah, we've known for a while, and he's already kind of old for a Maine Coon mix. So if we get another 2 years out of him, that'll actually be somewhat of a long lifespan, you know, for a Maine Coon mix. So we'll see. Yeah, he's not acting old and decrepit yet at all. He is grumpy though. He is very grumpy. He's been grumpy for years though.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Why was Ted Farrow even involved again at this point? It's like DreamHack 1.6 terabyte down. They said in an interview, internet is good enough to give 250,000 households or so 100 down, 100 up. Put it in perspective, yeah. I think I'm starting to get a memory. I think Ted does something bad here. In which case, yeah. I thought it was someone else, but still don't know why they brought Ted along, because he wasn't the scientist. He was really just kind of the business money guy paying for Zero. And I guess that's why, but at that point, at the very end, it's like, yeah, the money's no good anymore. Most visitors users they had at once on the LAN party is 16,000, yeah.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
This is, whoa! I didn't even see that gap. Okay, well I'm glad Aloy saw it, because I certainly didn't. Okay then. All at 10 gig each. Potentially.
Taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Yeah. Yeah. Ted is responsible for an upcoming bad thing. The revelation of something bad. I don't see where... Oh, there it is. Ooh.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry.
Bye-bye, Shakespeare.
I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Detecting atmosphere.
purged the knowledge database and then killed everyone else who was involved with running the program.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Silence. Hope.
Alright, what last bit here?
The Master Override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, can't go down this way.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Thanks for the concern, Silence. Wait a minute. It's me to go up. I need to keep going down to go. Yeah, it looks like maybe that's. I don't see any other option. Nope. Back. Other way. And up. Although, thing is the yellow marker usually tells me exactly how. Oh, wait a minute. Aha. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, this just takes me right back where I was. Am I sure? Is there nothing to grab onto up here? Oh. Okay, there is a way around. Lighting is not helping me out, though. I had to search about the 1.6 terabit internet. Yeah, how long to download a movie? Well, I can download a movie. I imagine it's pretty much instant at that point. Yeah, there are no handholds here. No, I'm gonna go back to the original plan here. Because I think I need to go around somehow. Aloy, up. Apparently, if I calculate right, it takes 8 seconds to download 100 gigs. Man. Okay, here we go. I can go farther up. Oh, no, wait. This is... going in a big circle. There's no farther up. Okay, it wants me to go down. Thing is the guide is usually accurate on this. Imagine a full Steam down library, less than an hour. That'd be awesome, because it's like, you know, how many times are you sitting there, you got nothing to do. It's like, you know, I feel like playing a game. I feel like playing this old game that I had uninstalled, you know, ages ago. Only to, you know, have to deal with having to reinstall. It's like, oh, well, by the time I reinstall it, I'm not going to be in the mood to play it anymore. Oh, hang on. Is it just right here? Or... oh. Some mushrooms. Like, right on top of it, apparently. Oh, wait, I see... I see a grabbable edge over here. See any way to get up to it. What's through here? Oh, power cell.
This should help me get to that ancient armor.
Oh yeah, the ancient armory. It's not really what I'm here for. Got to upgrade from 60 down. I'm feeling the pull of it. To be perfectly honest. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Up. There we go. About frickin' time. I blame the lighting. I blame the lens flares.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Do you not want to help me out with this, Silence? Really?
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began
another long story.
Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades, Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications.
Sylens is so uniquely cold.
Challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed the work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
Yeah, so he didn't leave out of conscience. He left because, you know, to save his own
So when
life.
did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Still not as troubled as he should be about potential impending end of the world.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Sylens. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Oh, I'll judge you. I'll judge you.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Sylens. Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere.
To the sequel.
There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Like, you know, your knowledge would probably be useful in the fight, you know, moving forward.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Sylens, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine. Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Carja Sanctum's reign. Divine Carja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it.
Right, whoop, whoop, wait. Got another one. Data point.
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the Glinthawk that perched upon the Alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Well, until I destroy it.
Tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Oh, ladder. I suppose actually, I can just fast travel. Go to the Palace of the Sun. All right, yep. Just gonna fast travel there. So it does feel like we're coming down to the
Clouds will part soon.
confrontation with Hades. In memory, it's actually a little bit of an extended battle. Nope.
Nora, please, I need to speak with you.
The Oseram that tried to kill our son.
Move along. You have no need to.
Follow the yellow. Ah! NPCs. Too many NPCs. Ah! Too many NPCs. Hey everybody, I bring news of the end of the world. Burn. Here.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
The end of the world.
Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost.
Welcome back.
We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Back to these guys. Yeah, essentially the big fight to save the world is coming down to the Spire right outside Meridian. So we've got the king, of course, needs to know, hey, you know, there's going to be a big apocalyptic battle happening right outside your doorstep. FYI. Because we're gonna need his help. And Aaron's help. Time to ask the real questions. Who's my favorite Spice Girl? Those are real questions. You know, the Spice Girls were a little bit after my time. I did not listen to really any of their music beyond just, you know, whatever was on the radio through osmosis. I thought Ginger Spice was cute, but I also don't know anything about them, you know, personality-wise, so...
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Maybe y'all already know it. Anno 1800 is free to play until tomorrow. I've got one of the Anno games. I still haven't played it. Or I think I tried to, and it was a little weird and obtuse. I couldn't quite get into it. I've been meaning to try another one. I was like try downloading it tonight and see.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge of defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
You mean to try Anno 1800? Won't get to it till tomorrow. Been following the guy on YouTube. Long time does Let's Plays on it. Got you into it. Dig into the city skylines, enjoy lots of city builder games. Yeah. I should look into a city builder game. I enjoyed playing Civilization for a time. That's not really a city builder so much as, I mean, Civilization nation builder. So you can play SimCity on the Super Nintendo.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Aha. Giving us Olin's old room. And also, this sounds like last thing before final battle, so make sure I've got enough everything. I'm a little nervous about my Ridgewood supply, actually. Let's see. Oh, I can have skills. Love watching it. Don't know if I actually would love to play it. But anyways, try it out. Another game comes on free to play tomorrow on Ubisoft. So Ubisoft's doing free game weeks now, huh? Interesting. I have to keep half an eye out. There's a game actually out on Steam I quite enjoyed. Not City Builder, it's more tower defense build. They Are Billion, or They Are Millions, or Billions, or something. It's essentially a zombie tower defense game. You sort of build up a settlement of defenses, you know, against periodically rampaging zombie hordes. Quite enjoyed that one. So, Far Cry 5 is tomorrow.
The enemy is coming, and soon.
First check mark is.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Aaron. There's a man, you know. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. The army's near the city.
Say.
Take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Is victory.
What is this? Why can't I reach it? Oh, that's the rest. Okay, so I do want to check in with these other guys first. All right, where's the flag? Flag this way. There's a game you can download for free called Wizardry.
Come take a look. I'll give
It's not enough for Jeff that I might play Valis this weekend. Got to get me into some of the other old stuff. Bot really likes butts. You know, it's funny. Buttspot. What we were talking about on Sunday's stream, people are like, wait a minute, did Buttspot ever even talk? And yeah, I don't think Buttspot ever chimed in on Sunday's stream. Maybe the shore was depressing him too. May not look like much, but I'm waiting on an elevator. There we go. Oh, look at that anti-grav hair. I don't think we're going down that fast.
Forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Campfire over here. I'm gonna hit the campfire real quick.
You'll regret not stopping when you're
I was about to say, what's up with the hair? Yeah. The dynamics are a little bit much.
Tried to kill our son. My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've
Yep.
lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more.
Like, main quests only.
You're talking about orders. I'm talking about lives.
Thinking doesn't mean he's any less guilty. He should pay.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if
Staticky in the elevator, yeah.
Come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tried to kill our Sun King. Till the Machine Rider stopped him cold.
Yeah.
Always stay bright. Always stay alert.
Grab that.
That's what I say.
Gave me some more Ridgewood. I should also run around and grab some medicinal. Oh, Petra.
Petra. Here she is, the guest of honor.
I did do a some
Hammer's
side
the
quests
stuff they
off
make
stream, and I think
out of.
hers was
And I
one.
don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
She makes like
Had to
really
build a
heavy,
wall to fend them off.
heavy gun
Good
stuff.
thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Okay. Oh yeah, it loads ammo. Where are the targets to shoot at? Or am I just... oh.
And it's nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
Oh. Got one. This doesn't go quite that far. Alright, I'm gonna run and grab, like I mentioned, I want a final battle coming up. I want to have full healing kit. I don't remember exactly how hard the battle is. All the characters are snooze besides, and even he has an obvious... oh, do you mean Varl? Varl's a good guy. Silence is, of course, interesting to watch. He's interesting, but you also want to punch him most of the time. Silence is also one of the few male characters that doesn't seem interested in Aloy, in that way.
These will keep.
Like the number of the male NPCs that make some really clumsy passes at her. And Aloy herself can't be bothered with any of it. She's like, I'm on a quest. I don't understand. But, you know, I'm so not thinking of you know, romance at any point in this story, you know. Silence has a crush on Knowledge and Rope. Yeah, that's basically it with him. Oop. I thought she'd be able to just walk over that. Give me more red plants.
Need them soon enough.
Well, I'm +1 on the health kit meter. Did they ever say Elizabeth Sobek was a lesbian? No, I don't think so. I don't think they say anything about Sobek's love life at all. She's also very, you know, from what we hear about her, she's also very single-mindedly focused on the objective, you know, Zero Dawn. There's not even all that much romance, I think. I mean, some of the side characters, they're like maybe already in relationships, and then a couple of clumsy passes at Aloy herself. But beyond that, there's not a lot of romance in this one, I think. And now it's dark and I can't see. Oh, I recognize that. I don't want to mess with stuff over there. She never had kids because she's a science lady. Project get killed by Ted. Yeah, Ted. You know, he's Ted Faro. I'm still a little salty that, you know, he was there in the final, you know, command center when he wasn't even really, you know, proper scientist. Yes, he was bankrolling the project, but
And one of these.
get your own shelter away from the actual smart people, please. Me collecting shit. I want to make sure I'm stocked up. I'm trying to get my. I still have a little ways to go on the medicine. Oops. I didn't think the water would be that deep, but. Because you never know. I might, you know, they might give me, you know, just one punch too many. How about me still discovering campfires? Campfire. Nope, that's not healing. Yeah, I'll just go back. Review preparations at the Spire. You know what? I'll make my way back this way and pick up medicine on the way there. Although I think I've already pretty well cleared the way this way. Oh, and right as I say that, there's some more red heals. It's yellow. Footsteps, the soundtrack. 70 meters still. Run just a little bit more. So yeah, there's the spire. Part of Gaia's original network. I just see. Oh hey there. Let's speak of the guy.
Greetings,
There's
Aloy.
Varl himself.
Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot.
Yeah,
to everyone
Varl.
involved.
Jeez.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed...
I mean, to be fair, Aloy,
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
a little bit of understanding for
And
Varl's
the
position
devil,
would be good.
Because the goddess says. Or because you say.
Because he doesn't have the
goddess
benefit
and
of the
I agree.
focus and
We're both going
knowing that it's not gods or goddesses. This is all just machine stuff. He's a total dreamboat, am I right? He is a handsome guy. He is a good looking guy.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that
Oh.
even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys.
You're so annoying. No, I mean I like Aloy. Okay, I do want her to. Now, granted, you know the world circumstances at the moment don't allow this, but I want like once the dust settles from this, it's like okay. I need to teach everybody a little bit of like what's going on, you know. You know, All Mother isn't All Mother. You know, it's a.
So here we are again, gearing up for a fight.
You know, bioengineering.
This
You
time it
know,
sounds like the bad guys are
cloning
running
facility.
firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like
Yeah.
that kind of fight, right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
Big stuff. I don't do small stuff.
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right. You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
Let's see. There's still someone to talk to. Damaged file repaired? Wait, what's this? A lot of details on what was happening in the original end of the world.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
Oh, hey, it's Sona.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
So many
They're
turkeys.
Not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Yep, and then you can go back home and we'll all be good. Alright, time to rest up. Guess. I still need a little more medicine. I don't know if need, but would just like to go in with a full medicine pouch. And actually, no, I didn't mean to throw a rock. I didn't mean to throw a rock again. I meant to. I only have 2 regular healing potions. Ooh, okay. Maybe I should hit the store and try not to run off the edge. Oh yeah, those. Forgot about those.
Boy, you're now second best in the family.
Welcome in, Dargus. How are you doing? I may be about to finish Horizon. As soon as I can get some more, as soon as I can get some more heals. Actually, Dargus, aren't you usually in bed about this time? Or I know your sleep schedule's moved around. I'm not sure what your times are these days. Always the first and most punctual viewer. It's appreciated. Let's see. You know what? I guess. You know what? Let me go this way.
What's he thinking, letting Dervahl leave?
I need just a little bit more healing, and I'm also going to hit a merchant to buy some heal potions. 5 a.m. here, but you woke up super late.
City guard the other day. Amazing.
Oh, there's okay. That's the guns that I was testing out before. Well, I'll just go a little further afield this way. Get some healing plants, maybe. Maybe. There's one. Only visible to you sparked a watch streak. Share only with the creator and mods. Milestone achieved. You watched 3 consecutive streams this month. Sparked a watch streak. You know, I think I got that the other day for, you know, some other streamer I was watching, and I wasn't sure what it was all about. I don't know if it's, you know, some imaginary, you know, Twitch metric, or if it's a real important thing, you know. I hadn't heard of it before. But in any case, thank you for tuning in. Healing. I'm almost there. Okay, there we go. I am now full. I'm now full of the medicine plants. Now I just need to buy some medicine potions. This is probably healing overkill, but I don't want to have to do this twice. So
An army at the ridge.
let's see. Traps and potions. Health potion. Yep, just buy them all up. Also buy full health potions. I ran out of metal shards. Well, you know what? I'm gonna sell some stuff then. Oh, I should also maybe remod my weapons so that they've got maximum coils on them. Because I do have more purple coils than I used to have. Okay. And now I can buy the rest of these. There.
Save yourselves.
Now a little bit of crafting. Damage. Handling. Air. It's a 4% increase. I'll take it. 54% handling versus 53 plus fire. Although that particular weapon doesn't have fire. Wait, 38% versus 43. A little bit better. Not really using the sling. 36%, 44%. Better. 39% corruption. Okay, that's good. 53% handling. That's the same, but with fire, extra fire. That doesn't actually do any fire. And I don't have any... You know what? Actually, the handling on this would maybe be good. But, alright, you know what? I'm gonna go... It is time to rest. Get ready for the final countdown.
Boland's apartment feels empty.
Time to put to death this game. No.
Leave anything unfinished?
Jeff, I mentioned it's like I'm gonna finish the game, but then I have not done the Frozen Wilds DLC, so I'm planning to start Frozen Wilds DLC next week. Take care. Have a good sleep. Oh. Took me a moment there, Dargus. No, she's going to sleep. Rest before the battle. No way back. Well, let's see what happens. Jeff's like, oh no. Oh no, not more Horizon. Yeah, and then I could start up Horizon Forbidden West. Nah, I've already staked myself to doing Plague Tale 2 on Tuesday nights.
A weight like this pressing on you.
I think after I finish Dark Souls on Saturdays,
After you lost your family.
I think I'm gonna do Uncharted 2.
Silence?
Guys trolling you.
Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Alright, final battle time. Oh, and a skill point. Uncharted 2 I can get behind. Popcorn fun time
Signs from
game.
the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Thanks for streaming. Bedtime for me.
Good night, hey guy, bud. Or bud. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you later.
Campfires
And thanks for the
perhaps?
50 bits, too.
Massing forces for the long march to the city gates.
But it's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Big boom. Yeah, I don't know if she quite warned the king as well as she could have. But I know Jack and Daxter, I have heard of them. I have not... I don't think I've seen any gameplay or know exactly what it is, though.
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Great game to play and discover. I might have to take a look. There's that asshole. And his stupid headpiece.
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
Aloy, yes!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in Sun Ring then.
Oh.
You cannot run from righteousness. Why do you fight?
Accept it. Accept your
Whoa! Okay.
Die, apostate!
Use Blaze against these guys.
only endless night awaits you.
Whoa! Nope. Do not do that.
Meridian must run red to be
Bridge can't
cleansed.
take much more of this.
Whoa.
He's quick. Oh, it's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you
Oh.
down.
Wow, there's a lot of fire here.
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
Blocked again.
You will die on nothing.
I will die to gravity, evidently. Gotta sleep. Yep. Good night, Jeff. Have a good one. I hope you just saw that fall where you had left.
It's giving way!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the Sun Ring then.
What are you
Oh, shoot.
before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down.
A savage cannot understand destiny.
Blocked again.
Your fate was set.
There we go.
Chosen. This was not meant to be.
I don't have time for this. I hope it hurts.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life
She's not
was a
wrong.
failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that.
Come off the edge. Oh, okay. Execution, yay! Yeah, that was for Rost. All right. Now about the army of machines. Yeah, I'll have to look up Jak and Daxter because it feel like I've been hearing a lot about that one lately for some reason.
Where do you need me?
Take up a camp on the platform.
Okay, does it see me?
Taking a shot at me.
Ouch. Classic of the PS2 era. Alright. Yeah, that was before my time with consoles. Okay, where's... Oh, way over there.
Gotta get to another platform.
Oh, I see. I'm supposed to be running between these two. First console must have been PS4. Too young to know the others. In a way, you're right. My first console after returning to console gaming was actually the Wii U, followed closely by the PS4. Prior to that, my previous console was the GameCube. Oh, whoa. There's, I may have just killed my own guy. I don't really have a clear shot on this thing, though.
catch a breath.
Is that it?
And prepare.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare. I have 3 skill points, so I can fast reload and concentration, sure. Defend the ridge. Yeah. I guess. Oh, okay.
Time to go.
Whoa! Is that? It's hitting it a little bit. I am moving over here. Oh, shoot. Whoa! I just got all of the rockets on me.
A wall in the attack. Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath. And prepare.
Actually, that sounds like her way of saying stock up on medicine. I shall do. All right, now knowing. Whoa! Uh-oh, rockets coming in. Oh, man. Whoa. Okay. Adjusting range on this is a little scary. Okay. Got him. Which? Oh, shoot, Corruptor. Didn't even see that. Whoa. What is shooting at? Oh, there he is. I see him. Oh, shoot, Stormbird. Oh no. Wasted all those shots. Oh no. Pick up the... Ah. Hey. That was less than kind. Okay, thank you. Somebody helped out with that, and I appreciate it. Ooh, all right. Took a couple of deaths, but yeah. Yay, we just got knocked out. There he is. The big bad.
Aloy! 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 By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
That's going to use a lot of my heals that I stored up. You know what? I'm going to have my healing potions ready to go. Whoa! Okay. Corrupted machines don't like fire.
That's what happens when you defy the Sundom.
Say, where's the... There it is.
I will answer your challenge. Nobun turns away.
Ever heard some news about France? I have heard that there are a lot of protests going on. I believe over, oh shoot. Is it like, was it like cost of living? I don't know if it's minimum wage or what, but basically, a number of comparisons have been, the whole country's on fire. Like literally, I have seen stuff of, you know, protests and fires.
Hades is transmitting.
In... Was it mainly Paris? Because I think you said that you're in... Was it Brittany? They forced a law with a democratic text that allows them to pass it without a vote. It's a law that 90... Oh! Yeah, that's not going to be popular. You're in Brest, Brittany, quite far from the big Paris mess, still a lot of protests. As I would imagine there should be in a case like that. Passing something that would have a 90% disapproval.
It must have gotten through the defenses.
Entire country is kind of half working, so a lot of stuff is blocked. So it sounds like maybe you got there's a general strike happening in France, maybe. Oh, whoa! Oh, she almost took a dive there. Garbage aren't being taken in weeks, and Paris is the biggest. Whoa. She okay with this?
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Winding up for a fight up here. Where is... Oh. Stairs. People going nuts. Please go nuts on people. Yep. It sounds like almost a microcosm of some of the stuff that was happening in Portland. You know, a couple of years ago.
Aloy! It's Aloy!
There was a lot of... Portland itself was on fire for a bit.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight.
It started out as a protest for the Black Lives Matter movement, but our local anarchist movement kind of took it over.
I should stock up.
And
last chance.
To the point where it wasn't a Black Lives Matter protest anymore. They were using it essentially to force confrontations with law enforcement and occasionally militia leaders too. You often have their peaceful protests, some angry people join the movement and break everything. Yeah, that happens here in Portland. Portland got a really bad name about it because it was like, oh, Portland's just full of, anarchists, lawlessness. It's like, no, it's, the protests themselves are fine, but there is an element that likes to attach onto these movements because they know that they'll get news coverage, and they take advantage of that to sow a little bit of chaos. That's how it mostly looked here.
Has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence.
Hey, Demontoya, welcome in.
Has been accounted for.
You're not quite at the end of the stream? You're close to, though. I'm trying to finish up the game, and this is kind of the last battle. But this is also a big, big fight, if I recall. Whoa! I need a little bit of cover. Figured. Whoa. I believe I can actually remove his machine guns, yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yes, okay, there's a little bit there. President will talk to us on the news in 7 hours. Everyone will say he took this hour because when all workers are protesting. See, that's the general idea with protests like that is the protests are about applying pressure.
Don't let them overrun us.
I was trying to get around on his other side. Oh, there's a gun here I might be able to use. It might cost me everything, though. Okay, back behind cover. Whoa! Okay, now we've got some extras.
Time enough to take the machines back.
Shoot, no! Everyone say he took this hour because that's when all the workers are protesting or working, while seniors and retired people, who are the big majority of his people who vote for him, will be in front of the TV. Yeah.
The corrupted strike again. Be mindful.
Take them out first.
Okay, that's right. Whoa! Oh, shoot. The hit.
We got them.
That one was the last.
Okay, I'm gonna stay behind this thing and get a little bit of healing. Take some notes, John Connor. Whoa!
We're running out of time.
Oh, shoot, I didn't even see that there was a timer. Okay, I've got 3 snipers loaded up, ready to...
I could try questioning him.
I keep forgetting that Redeem is there.
Holy shit!
I'd really like to remove those top guns of his.
Out of the way! Never seen so many machines.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Oh shoot, new machines? Great. Where are they? Oh shoot, Corruptor! Oh, that's bad news. I need to take off this guy's weapons. Yeah, you're on fire. Don't like that, do you? But don't even know where I am. Okay, that one's down.
Put down the last corruptor.
Time I've got left. I can do this.
Bring a bow to a machine gun, yeah. I saw the weak point. Oh shoot. No, the weak point's just disappeared. There's one. Ah. I'm gonna be sad to lose this wall. Create the weak points you want to see in the world, yes. Oh man.
Time I've got left.
I'd really like to remove that giant gun of his. That's not how to remove the gun. Whoa. Hang on. It is a very good thing that I stocked up on those,
That's it. My way's clear.
It's down! Time to
Got
do
it.
what you came for, Aloy.
Yeah, well, first, I'm gonna search.
Freeze!
Disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
First up chat, Easy West 91. Graphics are amazing, way better than playing on PS4. Really? Because I am playing on PS5. I don't think that they necessarily did an upgrade to it. They did unlock the frame rate of it, though. It might be upsampling a bit.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Yeah, PS4 is just old. Yeah, baby. I still have my PS4. PS5 I have is unfortunately the digital version. So I keep the PS4 because I do have some disc games. I should have gotten the PS5 disc, but at the time, I wasn't sure about I had such a narrow storage space, I wasn't sure about the extra bulk. Turns out it was fine, but oh well. Meanwhile, I watch 25-year-old DVDs on your PS3s. Yes. Nothing like holding the real thing in your hand, all about the disc version. Yeah. I agree. It is getting a bit harder and harder to find games on physical media, though. A lot of games are going digital only, it seems. I mean, especially smaller titles, smaller publishers, Dargus, be nice.
Okay, got sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Oh, that was a Triangle of Flowers, where a lot of the valuable ancient relics. Find it valuable ancient relics. And it also looked like that armor that Sobek was wearing was the ancient armor. Forbidden West next. I do have Forbidden West. I picked it up. This is not my first time playing Zero Dawn. I played it, several years ago. But I wanted to kind of replay, at least like the main story bits. I do have Forbidden West. I got it when it came out. I only played an hour or so of it before I got distracted by Elden Ring, and I never got back to it. I do want to play Forbidden West. I don't think I'm going to play it immediately. I have a kind of weird stream schedule. On Saturdays, I've been playing Dark Souls. Tuesday nights has been, Horizon Zero Dawn. And Sundays has usually been like Guild Wars 1, although I'm starting to do weird stuff on Sundays too. I feel I've already committed to the next Tuesday night game being Plague Tale 2. Actually, the very next thing I'm going to do is actually the Frozen Wilds DLC, because while I did play Zero Dawn, I never did do the Frozen Wilds DLC. So I'm gonna start that up next week, I think. And then after that, I'll probably do Plague Tale, and then after that, I'll probably do Forbidden West. It's a good DLC. I think I started it and I got like maybe half an hour in, not very far. It instantly felt much harder. I remember. So, but I am eager to do that and finish that up. So I think that'll be next Tuesday. I'll start that up. This was actually kind of my goal, was to finish the main game tonight. It is. You died so much. Okay. I'll have to, yeah, I may have to do a much better job of scanning machines for weaknesses and everything. Lately, I've just been throwing fire at everything or tearing off components. So, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm still going through. On Saturdays, I've been playing Dark Souls 1. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I'm not exactly sure how much I have left. When I finish that, I think I'm going to play Uncharted 2 on Saturdays. And the reason I had mentioned this a little while ago was, I haven't played Uncharted, the Uncharted games at all. I played Uncharted 1 last year, and I've been meaning to get back to it. So I mentioned, like, I kind of feel like maybe playing Uncharted 2, but I was reluctant about playing another long game. Except that I looked, and apparently Uncharted 2 is only like an 8 to 10 hour game. I'm like, oh, okay, that's actually pretty short. That's like 2 weekends for me, not a big deal. I cheated though, got the ancient armor early and went back to the DLC. Yeah, I don't have the ancient armor. I have, I think, 2 pieces of the collectible things. Even on my first playthrough, I never got the ancient armor. Fashion Wars always kind of won out with me. I just like her Karja Blazon outfit. I just like that set. Every now and then I would switch to like maybe the stealth set or the Survivor heavy set, but most of the time I would run around just with the Karja set. just preference. Now, I believe there is a little epilogue scene at the end of the credits. These credits go for a long time, though. I think I'm going to skip it. Will it play? Yes, it will play the epilogue. No disrespect to the creators. I highly respect, you know, all the work that it took to make this game. It is time for me to, you know, getting close to time for me to shut down, though.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed.
And I love you, random citizen.
Oh.
The ones who sent the signal that woke you.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Easy West. Appreciate it.
Has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Silence, did you learn nothing? The DLC for Forbidden West comes out this coming month. Oh, is it coming out this fast already? Oh, wow, yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that. But yeah, I think Tuesday. So yeah, I'm gonna do Frozen Wilds, which will probably be two or three Tuesday night streams for me. And then, you know, jump over to Plague Tale. And then, yeah, I think I'll come back and do Forbidden West Tuesday nights. Oh, congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. State of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle. Keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Also, New Game Plus has been unlocked. Okay. I have actually not done New Game Plus. So, I think Frozen Wilds is only 8 hours, if you're correct. Yeah, it's something like that. So, if usually on Tuesday night streams are maybe 3 hours for me. So it'll probably take 2 or 3 of those to go through. And apologies for Buttspot. He's not wildly active on my channel, but he does pop up at inopportune times. But thank you for the follow, and I'm going to, yeah, it's 10:30 my time, so I'm afraid I need to get going. Yeah, so I'm gonna put up my end stream thing here, and then maybe look for somebody to raid. Or end stream, I'm gonna close things down, and then I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Little passive entertainment while... No. Where? While I push buttons. There he is. Good grief. Oh god, that was heavy rain. Heavy rain was a weird time, man. So it's like the story was going like so slow. You know, there's all these new characters trying to figure out what's going on, who's doing what, and everything. And I'm like, okay. And yeah, it just woke me up. Just at the exact moment that I need to shut down stream. Like literally. That's Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, that was right. All right, let's see. No, Shiva, you don't. What is going on Twitch? No. I checked on earlier. There are a lot of people streaming. Let's see. Slayer Val is doing some Guild Wars stuff. Must you really? Dev is doing some Pokemon. I mean, I probably still. You know what? Stuck in. I don't know if I've raided her before. I'm going to send you over to Scarlet. What happened to all my items? She is actually currently playing Horizon Forbidden West. So I actually haven't been in any of her streams for a little while. So I'll send a raid over her way. Jerk. Back in your stall. Back in your stall. B. Just stay. Gotta catch them all.
Stay pooping.
Okay, so raid message. First raid message for subscribers. Second raid message if you're not subscribed. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I will be back Saturday for more Dark Souls. Sunday's up in the air between Guild Wars or Valis. I don't know. We'll see. And then next Tuesday night, I'll start on Frozen Wilds. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and I will see you guys later.